So faded on a track like this, 'cause the music makes me high. And if I only got one more night, I'm gonna leave out a loud goodbye.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Mr. Von. Mr. Von's channel, Sweatbox, we back, we live, we active here on the channel. Yes, indeed, you know how we do. Oh, still dodging those digital jabs, yes, indeed. Alright, man. Let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about Rick and Morty Season 5, Episode 4, Rickdependence Spray. Look, man, I don't know what the writers and the creators of this show was going through this season, but y'all motherfuckers have got issues. Like, for real. Hilarious issues. Please continue to do it, and don't seek any therapy to fix these issues, because it's creating highly entertaining content. But y'all got issues. Clearly y'all got issues. This episode went downhill from the start. Okay, from the whole scene of Morty in the horse hospital discovering the horse jerk off machine. It was just downhill. And what was here's what I loved about that first scene, is because everything was just implied. It's because you have to understand Morty's character. You have to understand, that's all, you just have to understand Morty's character. Because it was all in the facial expressions. Because once he hit the button and the machine came on, you see his face was like, I can't even do it. I can't even do it justice. But it was the face of a 14-year-old boy who was about to fuck a machine. Oh my God, this show just goes so far. I mean, there were so many jokes. First of all, let's just be clear. They brought my man Keith David. Okay. Yes, the president was back, and he was hilarious. He was hilarious as ever. But the thing I love, this episode was it's so leaned into its ridiculous. It knew it. But I loved how they just continued to shit on Summer and Beth. I mean, they were being overtly sexist and misogynistic to prove a point of, you know what I'm saying, and I thought that was hilarious. And then they, you know what I'm saying, of course, Beth and Summer ended up saving the day, as they should. And they were like, you ready to save the day and get none of the credit at the end? It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Obviously I'm jumping all over the place. Spoiler review, of course. But I felt this show does such good jobs at blatantly pointing out the idiocy of some of the you know what I'm saying, the things that are wrong with our society, like sexism, misogyny, racism, all that. They point it out in such a hilarious way. They're like, this is how stupid you guys look for being misogynistic and sexist and racist and all that. And I love it. I think it's hilarious. So they leaned into that this week. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing with Summer not getting any credit for the idea, and they immediately give the credit to the dude. And the fact that it was Summer's egg. I can't. Oh my God, this episode was nuts. So many great jokes. Rick was just hilarious this episode. I can't even count the number of jokes that Rick just had me dying. It was just hilarious. So hilarious. There was one joke towards the beginning after when after, well, first of all, yes, I have to start at the beginning. After Morty, the disgusting little world-ending pervert, when he was sitting on the roof drinking the orange juice, I about lost it. I almost lost it. I was like, you guys are disgusting. And I loved how he immediately admitted he was like, yeah, I'm a disgust. I loved it. That was great. And then he saw Rick rolling in the barrel. He was like, oh no. And I like how he tried to approach Rick all cool about it. He's like, hey, what's going on, Rick? What's going on? Just chilling, you know. Super chill day. What's up with you? What's up with the barrel, though? And when he tried to test it, he was like, why are you testing it? It says what it is right on the thing. And he kept pushing it back. And Rick was like, what is at stake for you for this? I was dying. He was like, what is at stake for you? Why are you fighting me on this? Fine, I won't test it. And the whole, I mean, it was the whole thing of Morty just not wanting to admit the truth, and just I kept keep the lie alive. There's literally maybe 20 people. I don't know. If any Martin fans are gonna remember that episode, keep the lie alive. He just would not admit the truth. He just was gonna die on that lie. He was until the end. He had almost brought the world to an end. Leave it to Morty. It was great. Oh my god, this episode was hilarious. Hilarious. I mean, I never thought an entire episode of nothing but jizz jokes would just be so hilarious. But that's because I'm a juvenile, and I have the sense of humor of a juvenile. And I'm not a juvenile. I have the sense of humor of a juvenile. Oh my god, this episode was just so disgustingly hilarious. Whether it was Rick getting frozen in the carbon in the carbonite, and what wasn't carbonite, obviously. He said, "Oh god, this is the only time I wish I'd never been taken alive." And when he called himself Hand Job Solo, I was done. At that point, I was done. I was done. There were so many terrible, terrible references. When the giant sperms came to life, and Rick called them space sperm. Summer was the first one. She said, "God, how big are space dicks?" How big are space dicks? Is what she said. And Beth was like, "Don't answer that." But they must be huge. And then the callback later when they get to the president, and he was like, "Giant space sperms." He said, "Man, space dicks must be huge." Summer was like, "Same team." Oh my god, this show continues to be hilarious and ridiculous. It is just bravo, man. Season 5 is just big stepping. You know what I'm saying? It's just big stepping, man. This season 5 is big stepping so far. Look, you guys know obviously I'm biased because this is obviously like my favorite show on television. But man, it's just been hilarious. It's been so hilarious. Oh, it's been a great season. I mean, all the jokes it's just been ridiculous. And then finally at the end, all the jokes with the horse people. I didn't even talk about the horse people, the chuds. Which is a play on the movies from the 80s. The horse people. Oh my god. When he was first coming back, and he was like, "Incest baby." He was like, "What? What are you talking? Who told you that?" He's like, "I was just finishing Morty's sentence." He's like, "Oh." It's like, what? So the horse people the horse chuds are incest babies, basically, is what they were referring. They're inferring, and I thought it was hilarious. But one of the funniest jokes when they were down with the horse people is when the horse princess revealed that she was pregnant. The king was like, "I have an heir." Rick was like, "I have a substance abuse problem." That might have been the funniest joke in the episode, man, but I don't know, because there was a lot of them. This episode was really, really funny, man. I can't speak enough. I mean, it was just that funny. It was just really that funny. So for me, man, they've been 4 for 4 for this season, man. I mean, when I say 4 for 4, I mean every four of these episodes have been holding my sides hilarious for me. I'm not speaking for nobody else. I'm sure everybody else got their own opinions, but for me, these first 4 episodes have been hilarious and disgusting and deplorable and just all of that, all the good stuff, all the stuff that I need in my comedy. So there you have it. Rick and Morty season 4, the jizz episode. I don't even know what to say. It was so bad. Morty is a disgusting 14-year-old pervert, just like Rick, world-ending lying pervert. This was I laughed so hard from beginning to end. And then when the sperm started attacking Las Vegas to get to the egg, and then first of all, Morty, why are you befriending your own sperm? I hated it when he was rubbing up against it. I was like, oh, gross! It was so bad. But then when his, of course, and I saw it coming. I knew when his sperm knocked off the evil queen that he was gonna inseminate the egg. And of course it did. It was like, we have a heartbeat. I was like, that quick. Summer grabbed the bazooka. She was like, fuck that. She was about to blow it up. He was like, nope, it's an election year. Oh my God, I could not. He said it's Space's problem now, and then they just shut it in. The post-credit scene of the giant summer Morty baby, and I like it had the one streak of hair that was the same color as Summer's hair. I was like, you guys are the worst. Oh my God, great episode, great episode. All right, man, I'm gonna stop before I can. I know these Rick and Morty reviews just be so all over the place, man, but. So do the episodes. You expect me to give you guys a coherent review of a show that's not coherent? I mean, it's insanity. It's an insane. It's like watching a 30-minute acid trip. But it's hilarious. I mean, it's just hilarious. I love Rick and Morty. I love it. So until next time, man. You know how we do. Make sure you check the travel vlogs, man. The Las Vegas vlogs continue to go up, man. I only got a couple more left. I think we got maybe like 3 left. Three more vlogs left before we go there, and then it'll be time to plan the next adventure. And we might just have some surprises on the sleeve. You never know. You just never know. So keep it locked to the channel, man. Here on the channel. It's Devon's channel, Sweatbox. Until next time, you know how we do.
I'm a go.
Peace.
To the ends with you. I'm a go. To the end with you. I'm a go.